28th, 29th of May. I'm heading up. Spent yesterday at camp with the kids and everybody. That was a lot of fun. And I'm heading up to the lake right now to begin my big weekend. 9:40. Just got to the site on Saturday. Beautiful day. Looks like Pat and Jerry are here. Looks like Bruce and Trish are here as well. Just fine getting everything out of the boat and getting ready to hand up. There's the door. Our windows are all intact, so that's good. Here's my stuff for the week. That's my food bag. That's my clothes, tools, and screws. So, my mucks and my water. And what's most interesting is look at that. Clam chowder. With a whole buttload of holes in it. I think this means that's got to be a bear. I mean, what the hell else could put holes in a can like that? That's what I'm gonna do today. On Saturday, by the way. Just got here. I'm going to sheet as much of this thing as I can. I think I can get the whole thing done today. We'll see. Before I do that though, I have been meaning to get some additional blocking under this wall. That wall is just on a joist. It's sitting on a joist, but I'd like to have it blocked. That joist blocked just to distribute the weight a little bit more. Because that is going to be a rather heavy wall. It's going parallel to that joist. So if the entire weight is on that joist, I'd like to share it between two. It's going to be heavy because I'm going to have OSB on it. And of course I'm going to have siding as well. So that's the reason for that. I'm going to block the back one as well, because that's also parallel to the joist. And that should at least just help me out a little bit, distribute the weight, make me feel better. So I just got to cut a bunch of pieces for that. I'm going to cut 2x10 pieces and crawl underneath there and put them in. And then I'm going to start, as soon as I'm done with that, that should probably take me an hour or so. Then I'm going to start carrying some OSB and start wrapping this sucker. All right. It's 5 o'clock right now. I've got half of the bottom of the cabin sheeted. I'm going to do the next bit. That's going to take me another hour probably to finish all that. Then I have the bottom row on. I might put the next row on. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of tired. Been working all day. Got the bracing on. You can see the that should help it with racking forces, so that's good. Yeah, so the stuff is a lot harder to cut in than guy thinks it is, as always, but it's not so bad. It's pretty easy actually. It's just time consuming, but I've got it 3 on that wall. I have 4 on this front wall, so you can see, and I'm going to actually put 2 at the top as well. So any concerns about it racking, you know, I don't think we're founded to begin with, but now they're good. So Pat dropped the bed off. I'm actually going to go assemble the bed right now. I forgot that I was going to do that. So after I do that, I'll get back to sheeting. And here's kind of where we're at right now. Got all the OSB done on the outside today. Well, not all the OSB, I mean the first row. Also the braces took some time, so I got that done. Messed around with that bed for a little while. It feels really good now. I mean, the thing is just like a rock. Like, it's not moving at all. The corners are tight. I'm quite happy with everything right now. Here's the outside so far. The rest of the OSB is going up tomorrow. And here's my new bed, my new digs. Look at that. Doesn't that look comfy? Thanks to Pat and Jerry. It's perfect. Got my water over there and my bed and my foods. I've got some vodka Gatorade, which is very delicious, by the way, surprisingly. 9:30 Sunday morning. Done a little framing. I got a late start today, or a little sheathing. I didn't get out here until like 8:30. Slept in late today, get some rest. $2:15 on Sunday. I'm making progress, but it's slower than I would like. But good thing I got a week. So what I just did for the last hour is I put those additional metal braces in, going that way. Is that gonna do anything? I have no idea, but can't hurt. So I've got the whole wall braced to hell, so should be good. I'm gonna start sheeting this thing now, and then once I'm done with that, I'll finish the uppers, and I'll be able to finish sheeting by today. I wanted to get the loft done today. That ain't gonna happen, I don't think, but I'll do my best. Well, I guess we'll find out. I sheeted that part. It's basically a big sail with no support. Well, it looks like nighttime. It's really 7 o'clock. And the sky's literally just changed. The wind is smashing through now. And I'm terrified. Absolutely terrified about my building. I was gonna put a ledger across the front to keep it from buckling in the event of a storm, and I didn't get a chance to do that. So for all I know, if we get a strong wind, that thing's gonna fold like a pancake. And here it comes. From the absolute wrong direction. This is awful. This literally couldn't be worse. Could not be a worse situation, unless there was a fire. But here come the gusts of wind. It just came out of nowhere. Positive. Pat and Jerry's son-in-law and daughter brought me some spaghetti right before thunderstorms, and a cold indeed. Maybe I'll need it. Hope not. And I'm gonna smash that ledger across as fast as is humanly possible, so that I'll hook that wall from buckling. Beach party, baby. It's 9:15 right now. I'm inclined to say today was a failure. I had wanted to finish the loft today. I didn't get a chance to start the loft. Didn't finish the framing today, or the sheeting today even. I thought I'd get that done by easily, but not the case. But here, I got that ledger up now. The thunderstorm, by the way, everything was okay. Some high winds came up and it took it like a champ. So that ledger ties the whole thing together so it doesn't fold like a pancake. I wouldn't say that's warm. Whew. God, that takes your breath away. So I fiddled around with the outhouse for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, just trying to get everything good. So that we'll pass inspection tomorrow. I don't think I'll have a problem. Let me show it to you. There is the outhouse with my makeshift hinge, because the other good hinge is not yet here. And there we go. It's all sprung, so it shuts all nice. And then I put the vent up back too. So that's what I did this morning. I messed around with that for a while. That wasn't hard. It was just a bunch of little things that you had to deal with. Those always suck up the most time. So right now, I've been sheeting the rest of this. I only have one sheet of OSB left. I'm gonna be severely short. I calc these walls 10 feet high to be 2.5 sheets. So I cut two full sheets, cut a half, share the half, cover two. Well, again, with all my planning, I forgot about the fact that I wanted to go down past the rim joist to tie into the rim joist to tie it all together. Well, that adds another foot more or less. So so I'm having to put full sheets at the top or rip sheets and then put them at the top, which means I have to cut them to size perfectly each time because they're all a little bit different, which of course takes time, and that leaves me short. I would have still been short. I wanted to show this off quick. So it's not easy to lift sheets of OSB way up there. So instead I built that little scab thing. And if I tack it to the outside of the sheet below, it's like a pocket, and I can take the OSB from the top over the top there and just slide it down in the pocket and it sits. Let's go up to the loft. We'll go up this handmade stairs here. Very nicely crafted stairs. And here we be on the loft. The loft is rock solid. And there we go. I wanted to be done sheeting yesterday for sure. And I don't even know if I'm gonna get done sheeting today because I gotta go to Menards to get more sheets. So that's 3 days of sheeting and I may not even be done, when I planned on a day and a half at the most. So just the way the ball bounces, but that's how it looks. Cool, huh? I have to go right now. I got a hard stop because I got to go pick up the sewage guy so that he can tell me what I did wrong, and then no, I'm just kidding. 11:20, passed inspection with the outhouse. I think he was impressed with the size and construction of the outhouse, so that went very well. It was really quick. I am bushed right now, kind of beat. I just finished sheeting everything. I'm getting really tired of busting my ass. Been doing it for 3 days. The good news is I don't have any more plywood to haul. I actually have got 3, maybe even 4 sheets of the 3/4 left. And I have a number of sheets of OSB, or I've got 2 sheets of OSB, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Just throw them in the lake. I don't care. I don't need them. I'm done. So we go on to the roof now. Things are going well. I'm feeling pretty good about the rafter situation. Look pretty good. I just broke my tape measure. Cracked it in half. So my plan was to try to do this side too, and then fill in once I have it stabilized. But I think in light of that, I don't really want to go back to the mainland today. So I might just finish the loft. There's only 5 more rafters to cut for the loft. I'm halfway done with them. I thought I'd share this quick. Rafters are going up quite nicely. They're rock solid too, so I feel better about them now. So you cut this end at an angle. Cut this end at an angle. And you cut this bird's mouth, which is a lot harder than it looks. Or, excuse me, it looks a lot harder than it is. So you just cut it like that, and then you finish it with a handsaw. I'm banging these rafters out in like 5 minutes. And then it takes me another 5 minutes to hang them. So I'm gonna finish all the rafters up there tonight. Okay, 8:20. I am done with the rafters on the loft. Ooh, so this is what the loft is gonna look like. I can stand up in here, and actually, yeah, this will be pretty awesome. It's freaking rock solid. What I can't tell though is it feels like I think half of it is I've been doing this for so long and I haven't been drinking much water today and haven't been eating much, so I think I'm just wobbly. But it kind of feels like the whole house is wobbly right now. I'm sure that's not the case. That was the easy part. Tomorrow I gotta try to put the rafters over the open part. That's gonna be a nightmare because I gotta figure out how the heck to do that first and foremost. I think what I'll do is I think I will take and I'll put the bird's mouth cuts up over there, and then I'll lock the rafter up the ladder, put it right in position, and bam, nail it. Okay, it's 9:30 on Wednesday. I just got done replacing the winch, the other winch, the Menards winch. Let's see if I can find this for you. Where are you, piece of junk? Look at that. You see how the teeth are all rounded off? Look at that. It would not winch past here anymore. And even these ones, look at, they're all bent. 1,500 pound winch, my ass. So that goes in the garbage. Another lesson not to buy cheap crap at Menards. Okay, 9:30 on Wednesday. Jeez, I feel like I'm on that show Alone. Like I keep checking in and I'm slowly devolving into madness by myself. Today is a day. Today I'm gonna get those rafters up, come hell or high water. All right, got my ridge board up, connected. So this is kind of stupid. I like lifted it up there and did this balancing act, and then I realized, well, I just put two scabs on the side and over there too, and I just like slide it in, and that worked like a charm. So we're good, we're underway. 11:45. I got my first set of rafters up, and I got a truss in as well. So things are looking good. 120. I only got two sets of rafters up. I'm just having a hell of a time with these rafters. Like, the cuts just don't want to fit. I feel like in every cut the slope changes. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 5.5, sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 5 3/4, and that's very, very frustrating. I swear, like the one I cut it, I bet you I lifted to put one rafter in place. I'll bet you I lifted seven times, recut 7, recut. Oh nope, throw it away, get another one. So, but we got it. And I still have a few rafters to spare. All right, it's been a half hour since my last check-in. Just to add to the madness, in half an hour I put 2 rafters up. Right there. Boom, boom. 2 perfect cuts. Bam, bam, done like that. I spent over an hour on that one rafter. Lifted it, like I mentioned, several times. Here, 2 rafters, 2 cuts, or 1 cut each, 2 rafters, perfect fit, done deal. So it's frustrating, that part, but I only got, well, I still have to cut 6 more. I got to do the wall, middle there, and then there. And then I have to figure out how to do the fly rafters. Those are going to be the really tough one. Fly rafters are the ones that are outside of the house that complete the roof. 4 o'clock. Finished with all of the interior rafters. I got all the rafter ties in as well. As you can see, that one makes a basically it makes a ledge or a railing for the loft. So that's a 2x4 right now. I'm missing a 2x8, so I'm just using that for the time being. But yeah, we'll have a little bit higher 2x8 there. That'll make a really nice ledge, or a nice edge to the loft. So cool, huh? This is it. This is what it's gonna look like. All right, 8:15 on Thursday. So I'm done framing those lookouts, or at least the the lookouts on this side. Gotta do that side yet. That's gonna take me a while. It takes like an hour. I wanted to get it all done last night, but of course, didn't quite work out. So I figured out what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a piece of 2x8 like that. I'm gonna hang it off of that lookout so it's the exact same height as it's supposed to be, and then I'll rest it there and then lift it up to the peak, nail the peak, come back, nail the lookouts, done deal. So I didn't get a chance to finish the lookouts yesterday. I was just too tired to keep doing that kind of stuff, so I switched and I did some hammer work. So I installed all those rafter hangers there. So those will be good. Again, I didn't really want to do it because frankly that looks better than that. But you know, what are you gonna do? I think safety is probably more important than looks, unfortunately. So I don't think I need to do these ones though, because these ones do have a nice triangle with the rafter ties. They ain't gonna go anywhere. That one won't either, but you never know. I also lagged. I don't know if you can see that. There's a leg there. With those Spax type screw leg things, I legged all the rafters into the top plate. It's 9:30. I just got the lookouts on, or the fly rafters on. That one was a challenge. That one went really, really quickly. So now that I got the process down, I think the other one will go fast. I gotta go up there. I gotta cut the loft. I gotta cut the slots out for the lookouts. And then I am missing one rafter I got to carry up. Other than that though, I think it should be a little, well, I don't know if it's going to be easier or harder on the loft, as I don't want to do it reaching over. We'll see. But yeah, that's what it's going to look like. There's the final profile of the building. Cool. All right, why I'm taking a video here, I have no idea. Guess I'm just bored. I am up in the air, folks. A long ways. And what I'm doing, you can see that, is I got this fly rafter I need to put up. It's got to go up there. So I'm climbing up with my trusty nail gun to get it done. I don't like being this high, but I'd rather be on the extension ladder instead of the step ladder. So I got it resting there. Just got to lift it up. It's 11:30. Still mega humid, but lookouts are done. But you know, it took me longer than I'd hoped. But they look good. They're nice and sturdy. So I'm quite happy with how they turned out. So here's kind of the profile of the house. You can really see the profile of the roof now. Pretty awesome. I think I need to strap the collar strap the rafters at the top, but that's okay. I gotta do my blocking now and then put hurricane ties on. That'll take me a couple hours, I suppose, after which we can start working on the sheeting. So if I'm shooting by 2 o'clock, I'll be happy. It's 1:50. I got all my blocking in. See? The whole thing. And I'll tell you, I feel really, really good. It's the best I felt doing this whole thing, basically, because I knew it would happen, but because it always does, but I got the blocking in and all of a sudden it just got tight. Everything got really tight, and nothing's wobbly, nothing's loose. The wobble that I was feeling before walking around, I don't know if it was actually there or if it was just the, you know, you'd walk and then the rafters would wobble a little bit and kind kind of transfer the motion, a lot of kinetic energy in that, or a lot of energy in those, 14-foot pieces of lumber. But now it's just tight. Everything is tight. I was actually, in my enthusiasm, I was crawling around up on the rafters and everything's tight. So I'm feeling excellent right now. Feeling really, really good. I still have hurricane ties to put on. I've only got about half the hurricane ties on, so I'm gonna go and finish putting the hurricane ties on and then start sheeting.